We must continue to improve commercial and other relations with India, to encourage New Delhi to contribute to Indo-Pacific security, including through continued quadrilateral cooperation with Australia, Japan, and the United States, the Quad. Moreover, we will also work to align the actions of our allies and partners with our joint interest in preventing domination by any single competitor nation.
The United States has recently called for efforts to improve relations with India following a bitter run-in over tariffs and trade difference. This call comes amid a time when the U.S.'s most important adversary, Russia's President Vladimir Putin, enjoys the winters in Delhi.
I want it to be clear that the Russian delegation has come not only to discuss energy issues, not only to place orders and sign contracts for oil or gas supplies. We want to develop multifaceted relations with India in various areas.
And the Prime Minister has repeatedly emphasized in our personal conversations that India has enormous growing potential in many areas, but they are not being used as much as we would like, and we would like this to be the case on both sides. Following today's talks, we adopted a program for the development of Russian-Indian economic cooperation. This comprehensive document aims to achieve the goal we set with Mr. Modi and bring trade turnover to $100 billion by 2030.
Fast-growing Indian economy. Of course, the bilateral interaction in energy does not limit to that. We are also conducting a flagship project to build the largest Indian nuclear power plant, Kudankulam. 2 out of 6 reactor units have been already connected to the energy network, and 4 are still under construction. Getting this nuclear power plant to full power output will give an impressive contribution to the energy requirements of India. It will help supply Indian enterprises and houses with cheap and clean energy. We presume that we could talk about the construction of small modular reactors and floating nuclear power plants, and also non-energy application of nuclear technologies.
Friends, आज हम अपने दोनों देशों के नागरिकों के लिए टूरिस्ट वीजा पर कई अहम हमने फैसले लिए हैं। इससे दोनों देशों के बीच टूरिज्म को बढ़ावा मिलेगा, टूर ऑपरेटर्स के लिए नए बिजनेस अपॉर्चुनिटीज बनेगी और रोजगार के नए अवसर खुलेंगे। फ्रेंड्स, आज भारत और रूस को इनोवेशन, को प्रोडक्शन और को क्रिएशन की नई यात्रा पर साथ चल रहे हैं। हमारा लक्ष्य आपसी व्यापार बढ़ाने तक सीमित नहीं है। हम पूरी मानवता की भलाई सुनिश्चित करना चाहते हैं। इसके लिए ग्लोबल चैलेंज का स्थायी समाधान तैयार करना है। भारत इस यात्रा में रूस के साथ कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर चलने के लिए पूरी तरह से तैयार है। मैं आप सबसे कहना चाहता हूं, कम मेक इन इंडिया, पार्टनर विथ इंडिया, एंड टुगेदर लेट अस मेक फॉर द वर्ल्ड। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं राष्ट्रपति पुतिन और आप सभी का आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Between PM Modi and Vladimir Putin, along with their strengthening ties, seems to be making the U.S. uncomfortable and posing a concern for U.S. policy, as Donald Trump has already been trying hard to keep New Delhi away from Moscow.
This is a war that should have never started, but it's a war that Russia should have won in the first week, and they're going into the 4th year. And I want to see it stop. So I was not happy that India was buying oil. And he assured me today that they will not be buying oil from Russia. That's a big stop. And he's assured me there will be no oil purchased from Russia. I don't know, maybe that's a breaking story. Can I say that? Would you say? There will be no oil. He's not buying his oil from Russia. It started. You know, you can't do it immediately. It's a little bit of a process. But the process is going to be over with soon. But you have to understand, I've watched India for years. It's an incredible country. And every single year you'd have a new leader. I mean, some would be in there for a few months. And this was year after year after year. And my friend has been there now for a long time, and he's assured me there will be no oil purchased from Russia. I don't know, maybe that's a breaking story. Can I say that? Would you say? There will be no oil.
However, despite Trump's direct warning to India over Russian oil purchases, India has vowed to continue with the purchases.
We are also seeing successful partnership in energy. Russia is a reliable supply of oil, gas, coal, and everything that is required for the development of India's energy. We are ready to continue uninterrupted shipments of fuel for the fast-growing Indian economy.